Sarah was a successful baker, known for her delicious pastries, while Emily struggled to make her mark with her own bakery. Over time, Emily became jealous of Sarah's success and the attention she received. One evening, Emily decided to steal Sarah's secret recipe to gain the same recognition. But as she tried to replicate Sarah's pastries, she realized something: no matter how hard she tried, her own creations lacked the passion and care that Sarah put into hers. Emily learned that jealousy eats away at creativity and character, and instead of focusing on others, true growth comes from nurturing one's own talents. From then on, Emily worked on her craft with sincerity, gaining respect and success on her own terms, no longer consumed by jealousy. If you agree, then drop a heart and comment and like and subscribe.
It was the night before the big game, and Luke was staring at his gear, frustrated. "I can't do this," he said, pacing back and forth. "Everyone's expecting me to win, but I'm not ready." His older brother, Matt, looked up from his book and said calmly, "Do you remember the first time you tried to ride a bike? You fell 10 times, but you didn't quit." Luke sighed. "This is different." Matt stood up, handed Luke his old baseball glove, and said, "The only difference is you believe the fear. You've already shown you can fight through it. Don't let doubt win now." Luke was quiet, but something in Matt's words sparked a new fire. The next day, in the middle of the game, Luke pushed past his fear and played with everything he had. And when the final whistle blew, they won. As they walked off the field together, Luke finally understood. Success isn't about being perfect, it's about refusing to quit. And with that, Luke realized, the biggest obstacle isn't the challenge in front of you, it's the doubt within you. Emma and Sam had been best friends since childhood, always supporting each other. One day, Emma hit rock bottom. She'd lost her job and felt like a failure. She sat on her couch, staring at her phone, tears rolling down her face. Sam called, "Get dressed, I'm outside." Reluctantly, Emma opened the door. Sam grinned and said, "We're going on a hike." Emma groaned, but Sam wouldn't take no for an answer. Halfway up the trail, Emma wanted to quit. "I can't do this, Sam, just go without me." But Sam knelt down and said, "Get on my back." "No way," Emma protested. Sam replied, "Friends don't leave friends behind." Laughing through her tears, Emma got on, and Sam carried her part of the way. At the top, Emma looked at the breathtaking view and said, "Thank you, I forgot how beautiful life could be." Sam smiled. "That's what friends are for, to lift you when you can't stand on your own." Remember, sometimes all someone needs is a little lift, literal or emotional, to see the beauty they've been missing.
Bella was skipping home from school when she spotted a wallet lying on the sidewalk. She picked it up and peeked inside. It was filled with cash and a few old photographs. Her first thought was excitement. This could buy her the art supplies she had been saving for. But then she saw a small note inside. "To my precious daughter, from Dad. Always keep this safe." Bella felt a pang in her chest. She knew how much this wallet must mean to someone. Instead of keeping it, she ran to the nearby bakery and asked the owner if they knew whose wallet it was. "That belongs to Mr. Patel, the shopkeeper next door," the baker exclaimed. Bella rushed to return it. Mr. Patel's face lit up with relief and gratitude. "Thank you, dear child," he said, handing her a small bag of cookies. Bella walked home with a warm heart, happier than she would have been with new art supplies. Moral: honesty is always rewarded. If you liked this video, please share and subscribe.
A soldier was sitting in his car in the parking lot of a food market when he noticed a little girl selling apples near the entrance. Moved by her situation, he approached her with a smile and bought a bag of apples. Concerned for her safety, he stayed close by to keep an eye on her. When the little girl sold all her apples, she entered the store. The soldier, curious, followed and watched as she spent all the money she had earned to buy food. Packing the groceries into a large bag, she ran outside toward the town's bridge. Intrigued, the soldier quietly followed. Under the bridge, he discovered a small community of homeless people. The girl entered a military-patterned tent, and the soldier decided to take a closer look. When he opened the tent, he was shocked to find the girl's father inside, a man with only one leg. To the soldier's disbelief, it was his former unit commander, a man he had assumed had died in a brutal battle during the war. Overcome with emotion, the soldier embraced the girl and her father. He brought them to his home, providing warm food, clothes, and shelter. As he prepared a cozy room for them, he turned to his former commander and said with gratitude, "You saved my life in the war, now I will save yours in peace." If you think the soldier did the right thing, drop a heart.
One day, a woman saw 3 men standing outside her house. She asked, "Are you hungry? Would you like to come inside? Is your husband home?" They replied, "He's not here yet." "Then we cannot enter," they said. Later that evening, when her husband returned, she told him about the three men. He suggested, "Go and tell them I'm home and invite them to come in." She did so, and the men told her, "We cannot all enter together." Confused, the woman asked, "Why not?" The first man replied, "I am wealth." The second said, "I am luck." The third man said, "I am love." "Now, go back to your husband and ask him which one he wants to invite into the house." She returned to her husband and shared the message. He said, "Invite wealth." The woman replied, "Let's invite luck." But their young son said, "Let's invite love, then our house will be full of love." The couple agreed, and the woman called for the man named Love. To her surprise, the other two men began walking toward the house as well. She asked, "I only invited Love. Why are you coming with him?" They answered, "Where there is love, there is always wealth and luck."
One day, a father gave his son a unique challenge: spend an entire day without technology, and savor the simple joys around him. If the son succeeded, he would earn a priceless family heirloom, his father's cherished watch, passed down for generations. Intrigued and eager, the son accepted. He spent the day walking through nature, playing with friends, and swimming in the river, discovering a new kind of happiness away from screens. What the son didn't realize was the challenge held deeper meaning. His father was battling a terminal illness. When the day ended, the son returned, proud of his success, only to find his father had passed away. Beside him lay a note: "My son, treasure life's little moments. Live each day as if it's your last, and you'll never face regret like I did." Overwhelmed with emotion, the son understood the powerful lesson: life moves swiftly, and the simplest moments are the most meaningful. Don't waste them. Live fully.
A young boy was constantly bullied by a rich girl in school. "Your clothes are so ugly," she'd shout, her laughter echoing through the room. The girl, always dressed in the finest clothes her wealthy parents could afford, mocked him relentlessly. "Do you even wash your clothes?" she jeered, making him cry as their classmates joined in the laughter. Years passed, and the boy endured her daily cruelty in silence, never telling his parents. He knew how hard they worked, struggling to make ends meet, and he didn't want to burden them. After graduating, the boy, now a man, thought he'd left those painful memories behind. One day, the girl, now grown, entered a clothing store and tried to pay, but her card was declined. Shocked, she called her father. "What's going on?" she demanded. "We're broke," he admitted tearfully. Forced to get a job, she worked tirelessly for weeks and finally saved enough to shop again. Returning to the store, she smirked when she saw the man behind the counter. "Hey loser, still can't afford decent clothes?" she sneered. The man burst into laughter, dropping to his knees. "Oh, I can now," he said, grinning. "I own this store. Now get out." Moral: life has a way of turning tables. Kindness always triumphs over cruelty.
One sunny afternoon, a group of kids Emma, Liam, and Mia were playing by the river when Emma spotted a smooth, glowing pebble shimmering in the water. Curious, she picked it up, and a warm voice spoke, "I'm the kindness pebble. Pass me to someone after doing a kind act, and you'll see magic happen." The kids were skeptical but decided to try it. Emma helped Mia tie her shoelace and handed her the pebble. Suddenly, flowers nearby began to bloom, spreading a sweet fragrance. Excited, Mia gave the pebble to Liam after sharing her snack. The pebble sparkled, and a rainbow appeared over the river. One by one, the kids kept performing small acts of kindness, and the world around them grew brighter and more colorful. By the end of the day, they realized the pebble's real magic: spreading kindness brought happiness to everyone, including themselves. With smiles on their faces, they placed the pebble back by the river, hoping others would find it and share its magic. Moral: kindness creates a ripple effect of happiness. If you like this video, please share and subscribe.
In a modest, cozy kitchen, a weary but warm-hearted mother stirs a simple meal while her young daughter, Lily, watches her closely, noticing the tiredness in her mother's eyes. Curious, Lily asks softly, "Mama, why don't we have fancy food like my friends?" The mother smiles gently, replying, "Oh, Lily, happiness isn't in fancy things, it's right here with you." Lily's face brightens, but her thoughts linger. As they sit together to eat, she whispers, "One day, Mama, I'll buy you all the food you want." The mother, touched, squeezes her hand, saying, "My sweet Lily, you already give me more than I could ever ask for. Your love fills me up in ways no feast ever could." Lily's eyes shine as she realizes her mother's words, and they share a warm smile, filling the room with their laughter. In that moment, they know that true wealth lies not in riches, but in the love they share.
"Your card is declined," the cashier told the grandpa who wanted to buy a cake. "It's for my sick grandson. He needs an expensive surgery. Please give me a cake. I will bring money after he gets better." The grandpa begged, "What does a cake have to do with surgery? Please leave, you are holding the line, the cashier rudely said. The grandpa left the store sad. He sat at the kitchen table thinking, I can't afford the cake for his birthday. I don't have enough money for his surgery.